It was a pretty normal morning, just leaving my room to start the day, and that's when I saw it. I actually thought it was quite funny because it was stupid. I am pretty stupid. Then I shouted to call Anand because I thought he would want to put it as his Instagram story or something. He does that kind of shit. But as I was taking the picture, I looked at him and he was staring at it as if he has seen a dead body or something. And then he said,
I'm gonna find who did this. I'm gonna find this vandal. The Indian vandal.
Let me ask you something. Does this person look like a vandal to you? Does he look like someone who would spray paint BC all across a balcony? What about her? Does he look like a vandal? If you felt only one of these people are capable of vandalizing public property, you got it wrong. All of them are vandals. In India, vandalism isn't considered a problem because it is done in such absurd amounts that it goes unnoticed. It's done anywhere and everywhere, from benches to our monuments. The police tend to turn a blind eye to the insane amount of people who destroy public property because there are worse things to worry about. This doesn't mean it isn't a crime anymore. They say change starts with a single step. This is me taking the first step. I am going to find the person who did this and make sure they get what they deserve. As someone who is making an investigative docu-series, consider this my pledge to present each and every piece of evidence I find, no matter what.
Okay, so there are three elements to every criminal. You have motive, you have opportunity, and then you have alibi.
Dude, it's motive, not motive. It's VE, not F.
Yeah, I totally knew that. Yeah, motive, VE. Okay, so before we start figuring out suspects, I think we should first figure out how a vandal works.
After extensive searching, we finally found this guy. He was the only person who was punished for vandalizing property on campus.
Okay, so can you just say your name and who you are?
My name is Aryan Mehra. I'm in second year computer science and I like to vandalize stuff.
Why do you vandalize things?
I don't know. I don't really have a reason. I do it because I can. And I like doing art when I get high. But I can't afford canvases. So I destroy every clean wall I find.
Do you know any other people on campus who vandalize things for fun?
Tell me a single Indian who isn't a vandal. Are you saying that you haven't written ever? Are you saying that you have never scribbled on a wall while copying for the exams? Or are you saying that you have never stuck a poster on a wall? Look, I take my crime to the streets and that doesn't mean that everyone else isn't guilty.
So would you say that you don't have any motive?
No, I don't. Although it would be generalizing if I would say that no person in this world vandalizes without motive.
And that line summed perfectly what I was trying to figure out.
Okay, after that interview, it's safe to say that motive when it comes to vandalizing is optional, which makes our job even harder. And I think the first four suspects we should start working on would be myself, yourself, Yagya, and Aryan. Anyone?
The cleaner?
Why would would the cleaner do this?
Maybe he's taking revenge on all of us for throwing those parties.
The drunk ones?
Yeah.
Ah, no, man. The only thing he's ever vandalized is really privacy, so I don't think he'll do this.
What are you talking about?
You know. Privacy. What? What's wrong with me, dude?
Hey man, you wanted some help?
Yeah, I'm making a docu-series and you're gonna help me do it. Like, we have to figure out who did this PC on the balcony.
I don't know man, I have a lot of shit to do.
Like what?
You know, like study. Damn it, I know I should have said calligraphy. Okay, tell me what do I need to do?
Okay, so basically I need to go around sticking these posters everywhere. So while I'm doing that, you go and interview Aryan in the balcony. Then figure out what he thinks about it and stuff like that. You do that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go stick these and you have fun with Aryan.
What's up, bro?
All the posters have my personal cell number, so that's gonna be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of our nation.
future of the nature चूतिए?
Okay, so I have to ask you, ये रूम तेरे है ना भाई? तूने किया है क्या? भाई आनंद को नहीं बताऊंगा। मैं गांडू, ये चूतिया पर मैं करूँगा। देख इसको यार। ये क्या बोलूँ यार? इतना बोल सकता हूँ कि 9 से 2 के बीच में नहीं हुआ ये। क्यों? क्योंकि वहाँ पर क्लीनर बैठा हुआ था ना। कोई करेगा जो। और कुछ बता ना यार। तू तो एक्सपर्ट है ना, देखो तो पता लग जाता होगा कुछ तो बता इसके बारे में।
यार बहुत इमेच्योर वर्क है ये, किसी ने पहली बार किया है, बहुत जल्दी में किया है और उसके हाथ भी कांप रहे होंगे करते हुए क्योंकि दिख रहा है मुझे। एनीवेज निकलना है मुझे यार, एक रैली है उसमें मेरे को काम है थोड़ा सा, ठीक है चल बाय।
Sup? How did it go?
Well, he didn't have anything much to say. He said like since it was shaky, maybe it was his first time and he was like really scared and he wanted to run away. And he said the cleaner said there was nothing from 9 AM to 2 PM.
Wait, he said that the guy's first time, like he didn't know what he was doing?
Yeah, it was pretty shaky and pretty amateur.
You know, actually, I feel like it's not. I feel like he knew exactly what he was doing.
What do you mean?
Okay. Right, BC.
Sure, get up.
Okay. See, that's the thing. This is BC, right? You getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if this is the BC that normally people write, the right way to do it would be by putting dots after each letter. But the thing is, nobody gives a shit about that. But this guy kinda gives a shit about it, but at the same time he doesn't. Like he's doing it halfway. Okay, and then see, the right way to do this would be B dot, C dot, right? But he doesn't do it. He doesn't put this dot after the B. He just puts B, C dot. So I feel like that's like a signature of his or like something. I don't know. Like every artist has a signature and that's his, I think. What do you think?
That's like the most badass thing I've ever heard in my life.
Seriously? He's vandalizing shit, man.
What? It is.
Okay, anyways, I'm really tired from sticking all those posters. I've heard enough gali for one day. I need to man the dip line tomorrow, so I'm gonna crash right now.
I don't even know why you're doing this, man. Have a good night.
You gonna take off, bro?
Yeah, man.
Watch me sleep?
Maybe.
Criminals. Funny thing about criminals. What separates a criminal from an innocent person is their ability to see loopholes in the system. Their ability to make everyone around them dance on their own whims. Their ability to make themselves believe that what they are doing isn't wrong. What makes them similar to an innocent is that at the end of the day, they are also humans, and humans make mistakes. This vandal may not have made a mistake up until this point, but I think his streak was coming to an end. His days as a free innocent was coming to an end because the Indian vandal had made his first mistake.
Dude, Anand.
Yeah, I know, my door has been destroyed. And the paint order will be done in a couple of days.
The hell are you doing right now?
Okay, here's my logic, okay? Before this guy got to my room, he would have seen all these posters on the way and he would have destroyed a couple of them. Because you can see the same BC as the balcony ones, okay? So he must have done a couple like that. So if I can follow the same route from this room to with those posters, I will be able to reach the room of the guy who did this. And he's the same guy who done the BC on the balcony also. I call it the Indian vandal's breadcrumbs.
Dude, come on, you're overthinking. Is your YouTube channel that dead?
Look, it's not that dead, it's just that I think I can actually make something out of this. And anyways, I'm not able to follow this theory, okay? People just keep calling my phone to you because I've given their number, it's the tip line number. Can you man the tip line for a while?
No, dude, I don't want to do that.
Okay, look, here's the deal. You man the tip line for 2 hours, you can have all the snacks you want.
Even the nachos?
No, everything but the nachos. Here's my phone. The password is removed. Do not go through it. Okay, just pick up calls. Cool?
Okay.
Okay, so I stuck 45 posters and now there are 30 left. Okay, and I'm guessing 15 people will use them to crush feed on. Okay, now the posters have mostly been vandalized by random people like this one. Capitalism is cancer. Men and you pussy. And oh, my personal favorite. I want to bang your girlfriend. Joke's on you, she has let me bang her. Okay, but some have been vandalized by the guy who did the blower, which is the same BC as this one. Which is why I need to figure out this route perfectly. Okay, so we have 7 wings in all. I live on the B wing. So if we start, okay, you know what? Let's take this outside. Let's go.
My first lead. I didn't want to bet all my money on this one, but I was quite confident that this was going to translate into something really powerful. This was a complete blunder on the vandal's part, and I was going to make the best out of it. Although, couldn't help thinking how Yagya would be screwing this up for me.
Well, the past 1 hour has been extremely productive. Not one single call that has come till now contained legit information. Perfect. You're about to see what I'm talking about. Hello, Indian Vandal Hotline. How may I help you?
हाँ मुझे पता है किसने बेंचोट लिखा है हर जगह
किसने लिखा?
तेरी माँ ने चूतिए
I would like to take one moment to say thank you to Mr. Anand Menon for letting me do the honors to man the tip line. Oh, and the fun begins.
Hello, my name is Abhishek, and I might have some information to offer about the person who is going around vandalizing these posters.
Oh, can you meet right now?
Yes, I can meet right now.
Cool.
The entire train leads to this room. God, I hope it's this guy.
How can I help you?
Sorry, wrong road. That was a fail. God, I hope Yagya is getting better leads.
Hi.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna record this whole thing.
Okay.
Good. So, yeah, go on.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I know and clear as many questions as I can.
Makes
It was last night. I was just filling my water bottle and coming back to my room. There was this guy right outside my room. He was writing something on the poster. So I shouted out and like kind of scared him away. And then he ran away. But just before that, he dropped the cap of his spray. Here's the cap.
Can you like tell me how he looked?
He wore black pants, black full sleeve, like kind of an under t-shirt. He wore a purple and green cap, and his shoes were red.
Like a fully red shoe.
Yeah, a little bit of a black mix in it.
Can you tell me something about his face?
Oh no, he wore a scarf on his face. I couldn't see his face.
Was he thin or was he chubby?
Oh no, definitely athletic.
Did you see him go upstairs or downstairs?
I didn't chase him. I didn't think it was a big deal or something.
Dude, I have a friend who thinks it's a really big deal.
Okay, so glad I could help.
If you don't mind me asking, can you like tell me what is this rally about? I've heard so much about it.
Of the rally, okay. So, college is supposed to fund many things like co-curricular activities, facilities, and maintenance and stuff. So, they get this money from the government, and government sends one guy who checks whether the funds are being used properly or not. So, rumors are that the college is bribing that guy and keeping the rest of the part with themselves. So, all the students are now angry and they're protesting and they want the ban to be changed. And the government should know that what exactly is happening in the college.
I never go to these events. That's why I never joined a society,
I thought you were kicked out from the music society because you sent nudes to the teacher by mistake. Okay, never mind. I'll be heading out for the rally now.
Thanks, man. I mean, I think that's a good bit of information. I think we can do something with it. Dude, can you please cut that part of me, that nude thing, please? Can you cut that? Hey, I think I found something super useful.
Wait. Nope, didn't work. I thought if I stare at this for long enough, you know how they work in the movies, I'll force an epiphany. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that I found nothing.
You entered saying you found something useful.
Yeah, I mean, there's this guy on the upper floor. He says that he saw somebody like spraying something on his room, and when he saw him, he ran away.
What the? Are you serious, dude? That's damn useful. What? Did you get like a description or something?
Yeah, he said he was wearing a blue jeans and a Hawaiian t-shirt with a scarf on his face and a purple cap.
A purple cap
Yeah.
and a blue jeans and a Hawaiian t-shirt.
Yeah, a white Hawaiian t-shirt.
Wow, that's like asking to be noticed. In the night?
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds really weird. Tell you what, this sounds like someone who went to a party, right? Like he was at some event or something.
Yeah.
Why don't you go through Instagram and see if any events were happening around? This root thing is killing me. I need to figure this out before anything.
I can do that.
Yeah. And then we'll see.
Why did you lie?
Dude, he has everything that we wanted. He has that black full sleeve, he has that black jeans, he has the shoes with the red soles. The purple cap is even there. Now we only need to just find the scarf and the spray paint. We can prove that Anand is the one who's doing it.
Dude, I don't get it, man. So if you follow this route, you end up in that room, okay? And that guy has legs broken. So it's impossible that he did this. Where am I going wrong?
हेलो हाँ ब्रो खाने में क्या बना है अरे यार सुनना अब मेन्यू फाड़ देते हैं हाँ
Wait, what if he didn't just vandalize the posters? What if he tore them off also?
Why would he do that? I thought he wanted to send you a message.
Yeah, but like that would have been his second thing to do. I think the first thing is he must have tried to get rid of all of them. So that like No one sees them. But then when he started seeing that, oh, these people are seeing it, I'll vandalize them. What if that's a thing? Like, that's worth visiting. Okay, let's follow that. That changes a lot of things. That'll actually open up a lot of possibilities.
Let me ask you something. Does this person look like a vandal to you? Does he look like someone who would spray paint BC all over a balcony? What about her? Does he look like a vandal? Just one last one. How about him? Now, like Anand says, there are three elements to a crime. Motive is something that is optional. He wants you to turn a blind eye to the motive. He doesn't want you to see the power of that motive. He started this whole docu-series because of a crime committed right next to his room. He wanted to find the culprit. But what if it was not a coincidence, but a convenience? You see, Anand has been a struggling YouTuber for over a year now. He takes over a month to make a video and it barely crosses 1,000 views. I mean, this has to get to a person at some point. This desperation to make content. Now, as his life suggests, engineering is not working out for Anand. He wants to be a game-changing content creator before he leaves college. And as his last video suggests, that's going to take a while. So I think he fabricated this whole crime to get some views. What if Anand has realized that comedy isn't working out for him and he decided to change paces and now he's making this investigative docu-series? Let's move on to the next element, opportunity. Now the guy I met, he said that the guy in the dark who was painting his door was wearing a black jeans, check. A full sleeve t-shirt, check. A cap with a green and purple color, check. And shoes which were red, check. Now I didn't find any scarf or spray paints in his room, but when he gave me his phone, he removed his password and then I went through it and what I saw shocked me. I saw that on Amazon he ordered 4 spray paint cans. Maybe one for the door he vandalized and the other 3 for the wild goose chase he's sending people on, calling it the vandal's breadcrumbs. He wants you to believe that his room was the final piece of art that vandal did, but what if it was his first? Because we all know it's all about the destination, not the journey. Or about the beginning, because that's where we start. Cut. I want to believe that this was not done by Anand, because he's a really good friend of mine. But the evidence is just too damning. I'm going to spoil this for everyone now. I'm going to spoil this journey that Anand took months to prepare. I'm going to take it to an abrupt ending. Anand is the Indian vandal.
Damn, also changed. Anyways, so if we follow the toad poster theory, okay, it leads us to a room right there. Sorry. It leads us to that room. Okay, is that right?